This is question 2 from paper 2-1 from the Cambridge International Education Exams, June 2020. You can find a link to an image of this question in the description below the video. In this question, they give us a polynomial called px, which is equal to 6x cubed, that should be a cubed, plus ax squared, and plus 9x plus b. And they tell us that it has, we know two factors of it, and that's x minus 2 and 2x plus 1. And they'd like us to find the values of a and b. I know we can do that because this basically gives us one bit of information. This gives us a second piece of information, and there's two things unknown. So that's why we're able to solve this. Now there's two ways, I'm sure there's more actually, but there's two ways that I see straight off the bat to solve this. I think I will explain the more common way to you, and then I'll do the less common way, because they both work fine. So the more common way to do it is, because we know this is a factor, we then know x equals 2 and x equals minus a half is a root. So with the knowledge that this is a root, that means if I put the number 2 into here, the answer will equal 0. So that's p2 equals 0. So if I do that, I'll get something with a and b. I'll get two terms with a and b equals something. And again, when I put it in, p minus a half equals 0, I'll get another two terms with a and b. In fact, if you are doing it this way, I've done it out on a piece of paper, you'd get something like, you'd probably get exactly this. You get 4a plus b plus 66 equals 0. And you'll also get 2a plus 8b minus 42 equals 0. Or you might get something different on this line because there's fractions involved. But basically, if you put these numbers in, you get these two equations, and they're simultaneous equations. You can solve for a and b, and that's it, you're finished. A quick enough way. The way I'll show you is also quick enough. I actually quite rather this other way I'm going to show you. So let me show you here. I guess I'll do a little down here. When they tell us these two factors, that means x minus 2 multiplied by 2x plus 1 multiplied by something equals px. Equals this. So there's something here. And in fact, I can guess a lot of this. For example, there's going to be an x. Also, x by x by x, x cubed. I need a 6 here. So x by 2, well, there must be a 3 here. X by 2x by 3x, we equal 6x squared. So basically what number comes here? Let me just put in plus, let's say h. And if I just multiply this out, I can find out what h is. In fact, I don't even have to multiply it all out. I know the x term is 9. So I'll just have a look, where would I get an x from? I'll get x times 1 times h. So I'll get a h. This is x, the x term here. X times 1 times h. I'll get 2x times minus 2 times h. So that's minus 4hx. And then the last place I'll get an x from is minus 2 times 1 times 3. That's minus 6. That's the x term when I multiply this out. And that is going to equal 9. So I now know that h minus 4h, so minus 3h, minus 6 equals 9. Minus 3h is equal to 15. H is equal to minus 5. So this term here, this third factor is minus 5. Now that helps us out because there's other terms here that we need to know. So a and b. So let's do that sum out again. Let me rub out this one here. I need to know everything that has an x squared in it. X squared. Let's see. We'll get an x squared from this times minus 5. So that'll give 2 times minus, that'll be minus 10. And you can do this actually a lot quicker than the other way when you get used to it. So there'll be a minus 10 there. The other x squares will come from these guys. That's 6 times minus 2. That's minus 12. And the other x squared will come from, which ones did I use? these ones here, which is plus 3. So that means that term right here is the same as this term. And that's minus 22, that's minus 19. A is equal minus 19. So that's why, I find this way a little faster. I can do a lot of this in my head. I don't have to do all the sum out. And I can just see what the answer is with just some simple numbers. Again, for B, the only place that the B would come from is all the numbers. Minus 5, 1, and 5. So that's minus 2, not minus 5. Minus 2 times 1 times minus 5 is 10. B is equal to 10. That's your full marks. That's your answer right there. So I did a lot less writing there than I would have had to do this way. I would have had to solve a simultaneous equation. I would have had to do work to find this. Remember, I got this from a piece of paper. I find this way a little shorter, a little easier. By the way, the answer you'd get here is minus 19 and 10. Okay, I hope that answers this question. I'm sure you'll have some follow-ups because I did it in a non-standard way. Please ask questions in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer you.